What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? I'm going crazy now. No more gas in the red. Can't even get it started. Nothing heard, nothing said. Can't even speak about it. I'm alive, I'm my head. Don't wanna think about it. Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. It's too close for comfort. Oh. Your pretty lies, you're in the city of wonder. Ain't gon' play nice. Watch out, tonight just go under. Better think twice. The train of thought will be altered. So if you must pause, I'll be right. Your mind can disturb you. It's like the darkness is the light. Disturb you. Am I scaring you now? Disturb you. Ain't used to what you like. Disturb you. Disturb you. Faded pictures on the wall. It's like they talking to me. Disconnected, no one call. The phone don't even ring. I gotta get out. Oh, figure this shit out. It's too close for comfort. Oh, it's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. I feel like a monster. Oh, you're in the city of wonder. City of lies. Watch out, tonight just go under. Better think twice. Think twice. I will be altered. So if you must pause, I'll be right. Disturb you. It's like the darkness is the light. Disturb you. Am I scaring you now? Disturb you. Ain't used to what you like. Disturb you. Release me from this curse I'm in. Trying to maintain, but I'm struggling. If you can't go, think I'm gonna. You're in the city of wonder. Tonight just go under. Think twice. The train of thought will be altered. So if you must pause, I'll be right. Disturb you. It's like the darkness is the light. Disturb you. Am I scared of you? Disturb you. Ain't used to what you like. Disturb you.
Sean Kingston, hey, hey,
The day.
JR.
I'm looking like, feeling like, acting like money. She looking like, feeling like, acting like she want me. She got what I fiend for, I'm acting like a junkie. Got me buzzing like a bee, you know I'm after that, honey. I got my eye on her, I can't keep it off her. Got an eye on me, she can't keep it off me. Bad little shorty, now I know how Lauryn Hill felt, cause she killing me softly. You did.
There's nothing in this world, there's not another girl that can satisfy my needs.
There's nothing in this world, there's not another boy that can make me feel so sweet.
Some say customization is a thing of the past. But after 20 years in this business, we're still standing. Never giving up. Always moving forward. As the industry has changed, we've advanced. It's about thinking outside the box and redesigning the wheel. Striving for perfection, even in the smallest details. Innovation instead of imitation. Always looking forward, but never forgetting where we came from. It's about hard work and dedication, making the impossible look simple. Some say customization is a thing of the past. I say it's the future. We are Westcoast Custom.
Recently, I was in Michigan at a NASCAR event, and I ran into Kid Rock. So I've been wanting to do business with Kid Rock for a long time. He's a car guy. He loves what we do. I figured, you know what? Let's talk about cars, figure out if we could build something. He invited me out to New Orleans, so I'm taking Megan. We're going to go see one of his shows and then possibly talk about a build.
So I'm in New Orleans. I came out here to see Kid Rock. He's doing a show here tonight. So he's doing sound check right now. I'm gonna go see him and see what he wants to build.
What up, Ryan?
What's going on?
Hold on one second, guys.
You good?
How are you, man?
Good.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a little bit like Christmas, but kind of, you know, when you ask your parents for something you want, but you don't know exactly what version you're going to get or, you know, where you're going to get it from. I think it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, let them do their thing. We'll go back in the dressing room. We'll find some hole in the wall around here and
Go sit down.
talk about
some cars.
Talk about making a
Let's do it.
little high motorized vehicle.
Let's do it.
I'm thinking, I've always wanted to do, I hate limousines.
Right.
I spent a lot of time in them. I'm very fortunate that I get
Right.
to, but nonetheless, I don't like them. But I would like something in my hometown back in Detroit, Michigan. Something classic and cool, like when I have guests that maybe come into town, or I got something special to do, or just for fun. You know, people that like what I do generally are good-natured people. I'd like them to be able to see this and smile, say it's cool. Those that, you know, get to ride in it, make a memory out of, laugh. And what I'd really like to do is the people that don't like me, I would like this thing to piss them off and make them hate me even more.
Okay, we can do that.
I met up with Ryan and it just seemed like he'd be the guy to do it and make it right. It would just be nice to have something that's kind of for me. Something crazy old school, still have the, you know, kind of the new amenities, but not look all new and flashy. Just have a little bit of flair to it. You know, I got this old 70s Caddy
Nice.
that I'd like to send to you.
So what color are you thinking?
Black.
Black? Black it out.
Maybe trim it gold.
Nice.
There'll be no hiding in it.
Right.
You know, when it comes to, you'll know.
They're gonna know you're there.
Yeah,
I got you.
And that's fine.
That's cool.
I like to smoke my cigars, so
Okay.
it'd be nice to have something that vents those out.
Something out the roof, maybe.
A cooler wouldn't be bad for an adult beverage now and then, since
Okay.
I'm not driving.
Yep. Yep.
Classic, but cool. I just wanted to kind of scream Detroit, too.
Okay.
I figured you'd be the right guy for
We
this.
got it. We got it.
I just like to jump in it and bask in all my glory of how cool I think I am.
I think you're pretty cool.
Well, let's not vote on it.
All right.
Awesome.
So now I'm gonna watch you do your thing.
Enjoy the show tonight. And,
Yeah, I'm excited.
And maybe there's some fun to be had in New Orleans afterwards.
There's some fun. Let's do it.
70s Cadillac, because I just can't think of any other car. I've never seen another car that screams cool like that. Very excited to see what he's going to come up with, and even more excited to, you know, drive it around town and watch people rubbernecking.
So I had a great meeting. One, I got to get out of the shop, get to come to New Orleans, get to meet with Kid Rock. And at the end of the day, he wants me to do what I do best, and I'm about to sit here and watch his show. So this is a good day at work. Cheers, baby.
Oh yeah, party people!
Everlasting, the things that most can't see.
I wanna celebrate. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Concert was amazing. We started talking about cars. He was so excited. He already sent a car out here to me to build.
Hey, Jeff, why don't you come out? I got a surprise for you. Yeah, outside, out front. This is our new ride.
Pretty pimp.
Jump in. Driver, could you take us around the beautiful city of Corona? I wish this was for us, but it's really not. It's for Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah? Perfect.
Perfect for him, right? When you think of Kid Rock, you think Detroit, you think old school cars, old school caddies especially. I think this is perfect for him.
Yeah, exactly.
So he loves it stock, but obviously, you know, we can't do anything stock. So he wants to put some gold accents on it.
Okay.
Do like a little console up in here for his drink, cigar, you know, maybe a humidor or something we could put. He sits on the right side, so he said he wants all the controls over here.
All right.
And just really plushed out. Maybe a partition with a TV in it. You know, just think of everything. We'll probably do some lights for him, you know, put a nice radio back here.
It's cool. It looks like a good car to start with.
Yeah, it's a clean car. I mean, it's solid. Everything's here.
It's perfect for him, you know?
Totally.
So I just had a design meeting with Ryan. Ryan and I rode around in Kid Rock's Cadillac limo. Really cool car that he sent to us to build. Got some good ideas, and it sounds like it's going to be the perfect car for him.
This was an interesting design meeting. You know, usually I go up in his office or we're down on the floor looking at the car. This one I figured we might as well be driven around in it. Since it is a limo, since it is for Kid Rock, and that's what he's gonna be doing in it, we might as well sit in it and go over some ideas. So I think Jeff's got a good understanding of what he needs and the look we're trying to go for. Hopefully he goes upstairs, knocks that out, while me and Kenny get this car broken down. So I got the rendering approved by Kid. Now it's time, really, to get this car built. So I'm gonna meet with Kenny, have him come in here, we're gonna go over these renderings, get this thing going. One shot, Hunter. Good job. Now blow the horn, tell Kenny to get over here. Kenny! Come here, we gotta have a meeting. Hello, sir. Yeah, I like this.
Look good in it.
Yeah, this is nice, dude. It's comfortable. You got your own controls here. So you ready to talk about a build?
Let's do it.
All right. Step into my office, sir.
Nice
I think I
office.
actually really want to build one of these for myself. At least I won't get car sick in this.
I think I do it for myself as well.
Yeah, we'll get 3 of them.
His and hers.
This is gonna be for Kid Rock.
I don't know.
So this is his style, his feel. You know, he wanted to stick with like the old school caddy. So I want to keep it, you know, as much as original as we can.
Okay.
I want to add a partition so we could have a TV there. Yeah, keep it all like velour with gold buttons, you know, kind of gold stitching.
Old school.
Yeah, he wants the controls on this side. So we'll do...
For the radio.
Yeah, so we'll do a radio and, you know, whatever else on this side. This is his logo, the American Badass logo. And then he also has a Made in Detroit company he does.
That's cool.
So I was thinking, yeah. And then this is the exterior, just to give you an idea. We were originally going to try to do all gold, like, and then he's just like, nah, I think it's too much.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it black with some, you know, tasteful gold accents. And then just keep it all original, really. I mean, this is a pretty basic build. I just want it to be perfect. So we're good to go?
Yep. Let's get a group of guys together, get this thing stripped.
All right, let's do
Get
it.
it in the paint.
All right, cool. It's not going to be too crazy. We're going to change the color up. We're going to add some gold accents. The interior, we're going to get real custom with it. He gets in it and drives it every day. He'll be happy.
Kid Rock's always like this old school, new school, retro kind of stuff. And for us to build something like this is actually kind of fun, where he's actually taking an old car and kind of make it a retro feel, all the details. So the next thing is get it torn apart, get it into prep, get the car completely stripped down to metal, and get it serviced.
For this build, we're gonna start with a 1975 Cadillac limo. First, we're gonna strip away the old paint. Then we're gonna spray a fresh coat of deep black BSF paint. Then we're gonna bust out the Cosmochrome machine and coat all the trim pieces with gold chrome. Detroit's favorite son has to ride in style. So we're gonna redo the seats in black velour with gold stitching. And to keep the 70s feel, shag carpet will line the floor. We'll add a moving partition with a 32-inch TV and new stereo system complete with 2 8-inch subs to really give it some bump. To keep the air clean, we're gonna add a filtration system for kid cigars and a custom center console for drinks and ice to really entertain. To finish up, we're gonna add Kid Rock logos inside and out, and of course, some Trues and Vogues to really complete the look. So watch out, Detroit, because the American badass is riding in style. So now that me and Kenny have a plan, the first step is to tear the car down.
I'm about to take the glass out. It takes a long time to save it. There is no glass like this one. It's a unique glass, so I'm about to take it out now and put it in a safe place so nobody can break the glass because we can't find another one. That's it.
So Kid's Caddy is a special build. I mean, not only is it an old school car, it is for Kid Rock. He has a big car collection. We gotta make sure this car is perfect. Since this car is going black, the body's gotta be perfect. So we're gonna start with the body work, get that perfect, and then get some paint on it.
Normally on a build like this, we would DA it, prime it, and get it ready for paint. But because this car is full restoration, we want to bring it down to bare metal. So what we're going to do is airplane strip it, which will basically take the paint off to the bare metal. We'll sand it, get it ready for some etching primer, and then get it ready for paint.
Cut.
Since Kid Rock's from Detroit and his car's from the 70s, we gotta really make it have a 70s feel. So I'm gonna get with Ish and see if he can use some of his old school moves on this one, see what he comes up with. Good afternoon, Ishmael.
Good night.
Let's talk about this.
What is this?
This is for that Cadillac we're working on out there.
The limo?
Yeah, I haven't really gave you an update on it, but it's for Kid Rock. So it's,
Nice.
you know, we gotta make sure this one is
Muy bueno.
Yeah, muy bueno. So everything on the car is going black, so it's gonna be like a gloss black on the exterior with some gold trim, you know, the kind of 80s like pimp style. So I was thinking keep it old school. We kind of go with the velour feel, you know, big buttons. Definitely gotta have, you know, a rack for his Jim Beam. And a cigar, we wanna do like a little mini cigar humidor in there. But basically, black, you know, shag carpet.
Shag carpet.
Yeah, like
It's been
shag.
a while since I've been
I
using
know. I mean, it's been like, what, 12 years?
12 years.
So we gotta find some thick, like, you wanna take your shoes off, you know, carpet.
Leave it up to me.
All right.
This is what I do for a living.
I know, I knew you would love this one.
Perfect.
This is you, baby.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, handle it.
Pimp style.
This build's a little different. It's kind of bringing us back into the old days, you know, the pimp days. Velour, shag carpet, gold trim. You know, I think this one will be fun for him. I'm gonna let him do his thing on it. Keep my fingers crossed he gets this thing done quick so we can get this car off to Kid Rock.
I'm excited because first of all, that's Kid Rock. Second, that's a Cadillac, one of my favorite cars. It's gonna be really simple, but at the same time, it's gonna be like things that we used to do back in the 80s. It's gonna be pimp, but on a whole new level. Like super pimp, super fly. We can easily fit 10 people in a Cadillac. You know how? 3 people sitting in the front seat, 3 people sitting in the back seat, and 4 bodies in the trunk. The first thing I gotta do, I have to take the cover out of the frame, so you know, so I can start tracing my patterns. So I'm gonna use the same seat because it's whoever make the seats, they're pretty good. I still can use as a template. It's not original. I can tell because original Cadillac seats, they don't use staples. They're just like a piece of plastic that it tacks right here. You tack it in. right here. And whoever did it to save time, they just got it a long piece and staple it. It still look good though. You don't see the back of the seat, so it really don't matter. And to be honest, that's the way I'm gonna do it. But say nothing, okay?
Over the years, the shop has advanced and we've gotten newer and newer technology and machinery. So one of the things we use a lot is a CNC router. We've had to send everything out to get done. But this time, we called up our friends over at Praxair, told them what we're looking for. They're gonna send down a new CNC router machine for us, which is perfect because we got some cool logos we need to try out on it.
So as we're growing the company, we really need to upgrade a lot of equipment. Now it's time to really upgrade our machining capability. So we met with Josh at Shop Saver. I wanted a 12x5 table that has like a 24-inch Z-axis that we can basically machine anything in-house. Instead of sending it out, we barely have it in-house.
We're bringing Ryan and the guys at Westcoast Customs another piece of equipment. We're in the metal fabrication business, but we also get into wood and plastics and foam. And I think they're going to use it very effectively on some of their new builds as we move forward here.
Whoa. We're just stepping our game up. Every time Chris is here, it's like...
What's up, guys?
Bigger and bigger and bigger
Ryan,
and bigger.
what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Good, buddy. How you
Good
doing?
to see you, man. You know, usually we call upon, you know, somebody else to do the foam molding and cutting and everything, and now having the whole machine here, we'll be able to go in that room, cut the foam, pull it out here, hard coat it, and get it ready for paint. So it's gonna really not only up our game, but really up the timeline on some of the stuff that we're doing. So it's exciting. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that we get this machine up and going. We're cutting today.
The machine we have here today is our new industrial line, our IS table. It's a 612. It's going to be perfect for the guys here for cutting out all their foam parts, their MDF sheets, everything like that.
So Josh and the boys at Shop Saver came through for us, one of our very good partners on the plasma machines, and then obviously to help Kenny out on the router side for the foam, the plastics, and the wood.
The one thing that we're doing that pretty much no one in the market is doing is a dual-sided ball screw gantry-driven table. So it's over about 300 pounds of cutting force. Be able to travel about 2,100 inches per minute. So you guys will be able to knock out that foam stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. Changing the game every day.
That's what we do.
Making history. Making history every day. I love it.
So to keep this style alive, we definitely got to do a lot of gold. In the past, what we would do is send out the parts and get them gold plated. But here at Westcoast Customs, we try to do everything under one roof. So we're going to call up our friends over at Cosmochrome, see if they can get a machine out here and we can paint the gold.
Cosmochrome is a relatively new technology that allows the user to spray paint a chrome finish onto just about any material. Metal or wood, plastic, it really doesn't matter. It's not dependent upon being a metal substrate like traditional plating.
Kid Rock's car, it has a lot of trim on there that was once stainless steel silver. We just came in and did some detail sanding to this. So we got a nice slick finish here to put the first layer of the Cosmochrome system. What we'll achieve with that is getting a very high gloss over the primer with this base coat. From this point, we have a system by which you deposit actual silver to the base coat. And that gloss of that base coating makes a super shiny silver plating that we can clear coat and leave it as a look of chrome. Or for Kid Rock's car, we'll tint the clear coat in the end, turn that shiny chrome into a brilliant gold.
It flows within the first few seconds, and it starts to set fast.
We torch with this flame. What it does is flame ionize. It makes the silver adhere to the base coat.
Once the silver's applied to whatever the piece you're working on, silver's dried, put the clear coat on, you can tint the clear coat any color you want. You can make pink chrome, blue chrome, green chrome, any custom combination of chrome color you want.
So the Kid Rock build's going well. The guys are working really, really hard on it. I'm gonna go in and check in on them and see how it's going. How's it going, guys?
Hi, Ryan.
How you doing?
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, how you doing?
Very good, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
How's my guys doing? I guess is the bigger question.
You're looking at their work.
Oh, they did this by themselves?
We just a little bit of guidance, some instruction, but your guys did this work.
We really enjoyed our time here at West Coast Customs. Everything went really great. We trained the guys how to do the process, and no problems at all.
You know, painting a car is one thing, but doing this is definitely, it's very unique.
We had a great time, great way to work with our product and work with West Coast Customs. Kid Rock is going to be impressed.
That looks awesome. So what we were saying is like, yeah, we can gold plate this stuff, but some of the stuff's plastic, some of the stuff, you know what I mean? We're gonna do some interior pieces. This is gonna make our life so easy now. So they're good then, huh?
Well, they're already great painters. Kid Rock's car is in great hands. This is going to come out great.
All right, man. Thanks.
Great.
I gotta go give my guys some high fives now. Thanks, guys. With this car, the paint is definitely everything. Since it is an old school car and it is going black, the prep on this car has to be perfect. If you prep this car wrong, the paint job's gonna turn out horrible. So we gotta make sure the guys do an awesome job on the prep so we can turn out an awesome paint job. Black is like one of the hardest paint jobs to do, especially on a big old car. You got big flat panels. When you look down the side, it can't be wavy. So to get this car right, I told the guys I need to spend some extra time, make sure the bodywork is perfect on it, because when we spray down the black on this car, it's gotta look deep. You wanna be able to look in it, you wanna look like you could swim in it. Plus, it's for Kid Rock. This thing's gotta be perfect. So the next step is get in the booth, make sure they get everything taped off perfect, spray down some black, we'll get it out of the booth, and hopefully start assembling it.
Probably take a good day just on sanding and buffing and polishing, and it'll be just a quality paint job.
So the Caddy's coming along great. The paint turned out amazing. So now the next step is get the car assembled. I'm gonna get Ishmael working on doing the canvas top, and of course the Fab guys got a couple tricks up their sleeve.
When it comes to building a partition in any kind of vehicle, especially Kid Rocks, everything's basically one-off. You know, we have a great fab department where everything can be manufactured. You know, it's not like you can go to the store and buy just like a partition that goes up and down or put a TV in it. In this case, we're doing a steel structure with aluminum cladding. The best material for the best cars, that's how we do it at West Coast Customs.
I'm working on a partition for Kid Rock's Caddy. As you can see, I have all the metal structure on place. It's welded, it's bolted. It's working pretty good. So now that I know that it goes up and down pretty good, the next step is getting all the face, the aluminum part done. So what me and Tony, my brother, are gonna do is start working on the templates. And from there, we go and start cutting all the aluminum and start putting piece by piece together. Fits great. Tony did a good job. He did all his cardboard templates, did his bends, his cuts, whatever he needed. Next is getting the other cardboard templates right here on the side so we can start closing out piece by piece, both of the passenger and driver side. And just get at it.
Just like that.
This is actually the wood where the TV is going to be mounted on. I'm going to cut a hole right here and get the TV, have it go over like 1/4 of an inch towards the other side.
We're making this armrest for Kid Rock's Caddy. I already removed the armrest from the seat. I'm gonna cut up some template board, make a mock-up armrest, and then cut it out of some sheet aluminum, and just get rocking.
Cadillacs, they're not always easy to break apart. The dashboard, it comes in 3 pieces. So every single piece is like a step. I start from the bottom, the middle, and then the top.